Yeah, so last night, well, what a boxing night. Full of really good fights, good matchups, big ones, some big ones, yeah. First of all, unfortunately, didn't get to see a lot of the Bohachuk Mendoza fight, but I did catch some of the three last rounds anyway. But yeah, I mean, obviously Bohachuk was in charge for much of the fight, most of the fight, and he won deservedly. And you could see, I mean, by the look of Mendoza's face, it was grotesquely swollen. Like this side was, wow, man, really looking terrible. And yeah, Mendoza is a tough cookie. I mean, he did go the distance against Tszyu himself, despite being dropped, and it hurt, and yeah, beat up mostly, more or less. But yeah, Bohachuk is obviously the new player in the division, and I'm glad to get another one. We are glad, we are all happy, I think, and especially us who come from Eastern Europe. Also, nice to have another new, let's say, future big name. He's not yet a really big name, but he is about to become. He can become. Now he holds the WBC interim title, so he's on his way. And now that yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, go straight to the main fight. Tim Tszyu was of really bad luck last night. He got cut, and at the end of the second round, it was so. I mean, it was like somebody put a hex on him. It was amazing. He just stumbled like at the end of the second. The first two rounds, he was really dominating. He was owning Fundora. At the end of the second round, he connected with a really big like uppercut that kind of sent Fundora backwards. And yeah, Fundora is a tough guy though, definitely. But had Tim been allowed to continue fighting like that for a few more rounds, I have no doubt that he would have stopped him in the end. Certainly by round 7, I would say, or 8. But no, I mean, he got cut. It was really stupid. The whole thing, bad luck. He stumbled and fell right into Fundora, and Fundora kind of instinctively raised his arm and hit him with the elbow unintentionally, obviously. Right here, a big cut opened, and it was so silly. I don't understand why didn't they just stop the fight and then do it again later on. And instead, it could have been a technical draw, and nobody gets hurt from that. But this way, they robbed him of two titles. I mean, not just one. He was defending his own WBO title and also going for the WBC one. So now, who knows? I think, of course, I hope he will get a rematch soon enough. I hope Fundora's people will give him a rematch, but who knows? I hope so. And he kept on fighting, doing the best he could, but he just, all that blood blinding him. What could he do? He did well still. I mean, and 116, 112, I don't agree that Fundora won, that anybody won that many rounds, like 8 rounds, no way. 115, 113, all right. I can kind of accept that scorecard. However, I think probably it should have been a draw, actually. It looked like a draw, probably. Because I remember after round 8, I had it even. 4 rounds apiece, and after that, Tim won probably 2 more rounds at least. And that's what I saw it, how I saw it. And in the last round, Fundora was too passive, was just doing this, like poking with his jab, and just obviously trying to stop him by just distance, bam, 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 you know. And in the end, it was only in the very last few, seconds that they both like. He also let loose, and started swinging. But I thought Tim won the last round anyway. Um, but I don't know if he won the whole fight, maybe, but it was a very close one. However, if he hadn't been cut, I don't think it would have been that close anyway. He probably would have at least won on points, if nothing. But this was really silly. I mean, how can a doctor allow a fight to continue when the guy is like drenched in blood? His whole face, mostly like more or less, his whole face was covered in blood. People like all red, and yeah, that's incredible. So very bad luck has caused Tim Tszyu to lose both his title and his zero. And yeah, I don't know really know. I saw Fundora talking after a fight, like talking about the Mendoza loss, like it was just it was as if he had really beaten Tszyu like impressively and by his own doing and not because of the cut. I hope he doesn't think that, because in that case he needs, going down, back down to the ground, And of course, that was a very good fight between Isaac Cruz and Rolly Romero, and Isaac Cruz put on one heck of a performance and stopped Rolly in the 8th round. I could see it coming after the first round because he had him really hurt at the end of the first round. Cruz did. Rolly was stumbling, and yeah, on shaky legs. Yeah, and when he did come back, I thought he should have just, he didn't do enough. He didn't try to land those big punches. He just boxed and did like Floyd Mayweather Jr. more or less, pot shot, and yeah, just I didn't like his performance really, and but I thought Isaac Cruz would win that fight, and yeah, it was just a case of like a warrior, a destroyer destroying a guy that was, probably always a little bit overhyped, and even worse, he bought his own hype. He bought into his own hype too much because he has the power. However, he doesn't always know how to use it so well. He got a little lucky even against Barroso, who already is, kind of old, and was when they fought, but still, a dangerous fighter in his own right. And yeah, now Rolly will have to go back to the drawing board, of course, figure out what he wants to do, what kind of fighter he wants to be. And Isaac Cruz, hopefully, like this was, I believe, for the WBA title, of course, yeah. So now I will hopefully go on to fight one of the other champions in 140. I would love to see a fight between him and Subriel Matias. That would be awesome, man. What a war. But also any of the other, probably you shouldn't fight Haney because Haney is just a little too slick. That would be probably, too hard of an assignment for him. But yeah, maybe he could try himself, but that would be a totally different fight. That would be like Haney running from him and just fighting, defensively, boxing, and yeah, I don't think that would be a really good fight to watch. And Cruz just chasing him around, because that's how Cruz fights. He chases his opponents around and then just showers them with blows and until they collapse. So he did that very well last night. But against a guy like Haney, that wouldn't work really. I don't think so. But Matias, yeah, that'll be a really great fight, definitely. And who else do we have at 140? I forgot. Just a second. Of course, yeah, we got Tank Davis, and we have, well, Ryan Garcia. He's gonna fight, of course. He's gonna fight Haney soon. And yeah, that's just how it is. Let's see, just a second. Gonna check out these divisions. Right, Haney, yeah, Matias Teofimo Lopez. That's right. He now holds one of the belts. I think the IBF maybe, or I don't know. Oh, no. That's Subriel. I think he holds the WBO one. Well, anyway, that'll be also a good fight, definitely. And so, yeah, I mean, I also happened to catch a little of that Gulamirian and Ramirez fight, but yeah, it didn't look like a really good fight to me. Well, Ramirez won, as I had predicted, on points really clearly. And, Gulamirian looks slow and kind of fat even. And, a guy who has been so little active the last 4 years. What can you expect, So, yeah. I think that was all. Was that all? Was there another fight that I have forgotten to mention last night? Yeah, there was this super flyweight, I believe, title fight. But yeah, that was something else. Well, anyway, that'll be it. For last night's boxing. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, what else is there to say? But I can't wait till the next big card, which isn't until the 20th of April. Yeah. Let's just checking one more time. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, right, people, that will be it, and I'll be back with the prediction video, I think, next week, probably. Alright, see you, bye.